Hello folks, this is Ghostwhale and welcome to my live stream of V4. It's the 22nd of September and I believe this is the 4th update. It's been, what's that, maybe 2 weeks? I don't know, quite a while since my last update. Been quite preoccupied by things outside of the game, so it's been quite a while. Now, lots of changes to my character since the last stream. Currently I'm managing to keep within top 100 and currently at rank 36 at this time. So I'm kind of keeping slightly above the curve, considering that the last update I was around, I don't know, top 50s, top 60s, I can't remember. I'm still trying to keep this game within cheap to play, meaning that I'm spending the least amount of money as I can to progress, and at this time I've only spent £10 since the last update. £10 on the legendary Soul Stone, which gives you guaranteed CP. But I've been particularly, I think I've been particularly lucky with the Soul Stones, considering that I've heard that the odds of success in getting a Soul Stone is 25%, and with the Soul Stone that I've purchased, I have 10 Soul Stones, and Soul Stones are really hard to upgrade. Not just because of the probability, but also because it's very hard to get the purple epic purifying water, and it's hard to find, and it's very expensive in the marketplace. In the marketplace it's gone down slightly in price. It used to be something like 2,000 gems, but now it's 1,500 gems. Alright. Other updates, looking at my inventory, it's mostly purple. I've been lucky in getting, I'm not sure if you've seen this Comet Crystal which I found in the Demon Conquest. I've got my earrings, belt, necklace, and the cloak. I managed to craft that using 4 materials from the trading post. If you go to the crafting section, all you need is 4 of these hidden cloak crafting materials. It's going at approximately 500 gems each. You can try crafting the better cloak, which requires 6 materials, but I've found that it's you're not likely to get the better cloak. It's very hard, so I think it's more cost effective trying to craft the cloak for your class. Now the thing about getting 4 of these and crafting it is that you may end up with a cloak that's not in your not your class basically, and but you can sell it. You can sell it if you have a look at cloaks in the marketplace and looking at all classes. You can see cloaks are going for at least 2,000 gems, and when you consider crafting materials costing at 500 gems each, you'll get at least your money back if you craft the worst, well not the worst, but the cheapest, if you're unlucky to craft the cheapest cloak at 2,000 gems. But if you're lucky, you can end up with something like Enchantress cloak, which sells a lot more. I was particularly lucky in being able to craft 2 Enchantress cloaks, giving me 2 chances to I took my first cloak to +5 here, and I took the second close to +6, which I unfortunately broke. And when I broke it, I thought, I should have sold it. I should have sold the cloak maybe, and maybe gained maybe a 50% markup and then make more cloaks. I still have a relatively decent amount of gems at 2,200. Making my gems through selling boss marks, and also one of the biggest changes since the last update was was my you know, I was basically trying to cycle through alt characters, but now I'm playing the game the way it's designed, and it's quite interesting. It's not just all about the market and getting drops. So there is a, you know, it's about the PvP and how it's not that great idea doing PvP, but it's what's happening with PvP in this game is that the developers have basically put it out to the community to decide what to do with PvP, and because the loot, lots of good loot has dropped from bosses, what you'll find is there's a pretty in-depth political system that spans across the 5 servers, and it's all related to boss control. So the strongest guilds and alliances have better control over the bosses, and also have more accurate timers. So when you say, oh, how do you do, you know, what's guild versus guild, you know, like in certain games like Axe, you have certain like game mechanics where you turn up on time and guilds fight each other, but it's not like that in V4. In V4, guild battles are basically revolves around boss controls. Certainly region bosses that are specific times, but also you get mini battles between guilds across your server and across multiple servers with elite bosses, you know, and also blue bosses, you know, like these bosses that you see here. These bosses appear at certain times. When you kill them, then they may appear 3 hours, 4 hours, it depends on the boss. And the most organised guilds will have accurate timers, which would be shared across the members. And I've been farming bosses with my guild mates, getting mostly you get marks, but also if you're lucky you get some pretty good loot, which you can sell for quite a decent amount of gems, and that's been helping me. That's helping me to increase my CP, getting the loot from the bosses, as well as doing my usual things with running through my characters. You can have a look through my characters. I'm still cycling. I've changed I changed my names of my alts to Lemming. It's because my ghosties were going up to, it was just stupid, it was going up to like ghosty 910, and you know, it's ridiculous, so I've started calling them different names now. Lemmings, I'm calling my alts Lemmings now. And these you know, running alternative characters still gives you really good rewards in terms of those water those where is it, those epic waters, where is it, Soulstone development, yeah, this particular event, feel 5 soulstones and upgrade 70, and I've been doing that over my alt characters, and also I've been doing 10 out from 15 monthly missions, and you know, on the past couple of weeks I've managed to upgrade 9 soulstones up to legendary, and one of them I bought, so that makes 10. I've got 10 legendary soulstones, which is pretty, I think it's relatively lucky. I'm very close to finishing this character off. I'm needing to just to do one more monthly mission, so you can see that's 9 out from 15. 9 out from 15, and I'm just shards, get this last one here, and that should finish this one off. I'll need to clean this character out, clean the inventory out, and then I'll delete it and move on to my last character. And it takes 3 days to delete a character. I've still got it's kind of like a, you can see it's kind of like a cycle. Finish off one character, then by the time my alternative characters have all been cleaned out, I should be I should have a free space to create a new one. I'm keeping one good character in a guild because that's still useful to have one relatively strong character just in case some event requires a character with high CP. So I'm still keeping one with relatively decent CP. But I think it's these characters, these secondary characters that you keep will never be as strong as your main character because of item sets and research. I've heard there might be a possibility. I think it's likely that that they'll merge and make the item sets and maybe research account wide. They need to because if they bring out new classes, then it's very hard to just switch classes. But not just because of item sets, but it's also because of just the items themselves. The items themselves give you tons of CP. So it's very hard to switch characters, and it's very hard to switch to a new character if you need to start again, you know, with item sets and new items. Some items like accessories can be transferred to any class, but lots of the weapons and armors are class specific, and that's the main reason why all my characters are all the same class, so that if I pick up any good loot or items, that I can share them across all my characters. Let's head back to Ghosty. Right, yeah, it's been 2 weeks, and there's going to be an update tomorrow. I think they'll be changing the boss timers. The bosses, I think, in Lutrana will drop rare, at least rare demon stones if you get within top 15. So it's worth trying to aim for at least rare demon stones, because a lot of the CP you find is coming from populating demon stones, and because of my higher CP now, I'm managing to get blue soul stones, which will not only replace my green demon stones, not soul stones, demon stones. I need better demon stones. These demon stones give pretty high CP. You know, this one, for instance, Artuman, which I found by getting rank 1. Let's put this back on. What's that? 2,500, approximately 2,500 CP for a blue Artuman, compared to what's that? Yeah, 1,700. So approximately less than 1,000 CP, which all adds up. All these little things add up. It's very hard to get demon stones. There's various ways: dismantling demon stones, and then purchasing chests. You might get lucky and get a blue, but usually you'll find greens. But the main way, there's two ways to get, two other ways, which is through region bosses. That's hard because you need to dish out a lot of damage to rank highly. And the other way is possibly getting chests. I think chests. Do I have one? I think I might have a chest. Yeah, you get these rare demon stone chests. I find they drop quite well from purple bosses, so that's another way of getting these rare demon stones. But they tend to drop the same type of rare stone. I think they drop the same type because a lot of the collection uses the same type. Let's have a look at what I've populated already. Oh, it's complete. Yeah, tend to drop the same type. The Darkstar. Yes. So that's the top right Darkstar, and a look at that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these demon stone item sets require a top right Bacta demon stone, and you tend to find a lot of these from that chest that I showed you earlier, and those drop quite well off epic bosses. Hi there, Scorpion. Yeah, I'm streaming it a lot less nowadays. It's got kind of preoccupied with other things outside of the game. It's a download at Hit. It's closed. This game I'm playing V4. After Hit, I've played a game called Axe. I'm trying to keep up Axe because I'm within the top 5 in CP for Axe, but I'm struggling to keep up with Axe as Alliance versus Empire because I'm playing this new game as well, and there's just not enough time to play these two games fully. And V4 is interesting. It's developed by the same studio as Hit, and I first started playing this game V4 in the same way. I was hoping for another Hit game, Heroes of Incredible Tales, but it's nothing like that. It's a different genre. It's similar to Black Desert Mobile, but it's interesting. The PvP is more community driven. The community basically it all revolves around bosses, boss controls, and you have guilds allied to each other. At the moment in Europe, there's 2 major factions, and it's centered in Milla 1 because that's where all the strongest players are. And I started in Milla 1 because that's where everyone else started playing in Milla 1. I reckon it might have been easier if I started in like Milla 5, which is the 5th server. But regardless of that, I've managed. I'm doing relatively well, keeping within rank 36 in terms of CP. These players have absolutely high, crazy CP within top 10. They can kill me with one cycle. Hi there, Michio. Nice to see you guys. The old Hit players. It's a pity they closed the game. When was that? Seems like such a long time ago. Over a year now. It's been 2 years? No, 1.5 years. But I've heard there's a possibility that this same studio, what are they called? The development studio. Can't remember. I saw a news article that they're on the lookout for a developer, which they describe on a game that is Hit MMO. So I'm hoping in the future there'll be a game similar to Hit, and it'll be nice to have it MMO based as well, open world. Hit was really the closest to a mobile esport. It was really good. You can tell, when they launched the game, being able to create lobbies and having a spectator allowed the community to do tournaments like what we used to do just before the server closed. We had something like 3 or 4 tournaments, and you can actually catch them on my channel. It was really great, but it was a pity the developers behind Hit never really focused on the esport aspect, because that's unique. They could have done something with that rather than doing the usual costumes and CP kind of thing, which obviously didn't make them enough money. Oh well. Right. Yeah, this is just a quick update on V4. I haven't updated my I haven't done a stream for quite a while, so it's just an update to check out where I am and see how I'm doing. Alright, I'm just going to call it a night with the stream, and the region boss is about 40 minutes, so I'm going to prep for the region boss. That takes a little while. Prepping means getting a demon core, which I already have. You can see in the bottom, that red icon. I already have a demon core, but also it helps to get your skills ready as well and be in place. Let's see, where am I going? I think I'm going to go to one of the easier bosses because I need to populate. I think I'm going to probably go to Darkstar. I keep thinking Darkstar is the Darkstar boss. Darkstar is the easiest boss. That boss dies in like 2 seconds because everyone hits so hard. I keep thinking this is the Darkstar boss. But I'm needing demon stones. I'll be going to this boss later, and I can't do it with the stream because my device runs like a potato. It's not, you know, I think it's probably because when there's too many people on the screen, it runs very slowly. Graphic settings are set to the absolute lowest. The game actually looks very nice. The game looks nice with better settings, but my settings are set to absolutely minimum everything. Low. Just so that I can get the performance, because I don't want the frame rates to hit me hard, and I need the CP going to rank highly when I'm killing bosses, so I set everything to low. Well, esport. It's not an esport. It could have been. Hit could have been potentially an esport. It had all the ingredients to make it a good esport, but I went a different direction. Probably looking at. It's hard to make money from an esport type game. I'm not sure how you do it. Maybe look at how Blizzard handle esport would be a good idea in figuring out how to monetize esport games. But it was the most fun mobile game I've ever come across. I've yet to find anything like it. Okay, right, thanks for coming to my stream again, and I'll catch you folks next time. I'll probably stream at around this time, maybe 1 hour earlier than now, which is 5:30 in the UK. That's around the best time for me to stream. So I'll catch you folks next time. Thanks for coming in, and catch you later. Bye.